What would you recommend if you met a business owner whose inventory levels were 2.5 times their annual revenue? In a moment, I'm going to admit the mistake I made in advising them. But first, welcome from Jakarta, Indonesia. I'm here with EO. Tonight we have a CEO dinner. Tomorrow, our one-day scaling up workshop. Almost 200 leaders and their teams in that room. Having just come from Surabaya, where I was with EO, a new chapter there, and nice turnout as well. So let me come back to that key situation. So one of the EO members has got a business, and we're talking through what are some of the challenges that she's facing. And because it's a distributor, I was curious, all right, what's the levels of inventory you're holding relative to your revenue? What are your inventory turns, which is critical to cash? And when she shared it with me, I immediately like, hey, there's where you need to focus. But that was my fatal mistake. Without fully understanding the situation that she was in and actually seeing that it was a better move, I was about to give some bad advice. And that's what's critical. You can't take anything individually at face value. You've got to understand how it fits within the total picture. In her case, her dad had set her up in business back 20 years ago. And he recognized that just before the dollar, why it was still strong, was getting ready to, cause the ringgit to collapse. He went and bought a whole bunch of the inventory that they would be distributing, and he was able to get it at then an unbelievable price. It's an inventory that, rather than what Michael Dell was facing, like a block of ice where because of Moore's law, his inventory literally was decreasing in value every day, and why he needed to go from 63 days to 4 days. The actual value of this inventory is increasing. It's like holding collectible cars. In addition, they launched a second company so they could move these assets off the balance sheet of the bigger company onto the smaller firm. And this smaller firm has such cash flow because of the consumables they sell to manufacturing companies that they don't need to borrow any money at all. In turn, in this new company, her father's facing all kinds of pressures as she is, have nieces and nephews and others involved. And so what he did is he said, look, here's the trade-off. You handle this asset for me and keep it under good cover off my balance sheet. I will work behind the scenes in order, if you want, for you to eventually get 100% of this firm. And so that's why it's important not to jump to conclusions, but to understand the context with which a business decision is to be made, and look at it, any individual single metric like inventory turns, and jumping to conclusion can be a fatal mistake. Keep scaling.